tonight is another of those big nights for Mimi Gochman. Iron Maiden sets that pace at 41.79. Keep in mind on the landing. 24.02 was the time we saw from Mimi Gochman on the landing side of fence number 15. So let's see whether the choir is quicker than that at H5 Ozzy Bishop, the H5 Sport Horses entry. Mimi Gochman, of course, is still on top at this point. We have to give credit to any of our riders that got into this jump off. Just remember how difficult it was to get there. 38 starters this evening, only 4 made it to the finish line clear and within. Of course, Eduardo was among them. Taking a look up at the board there as he wraps up, and we see the replay of his round. It was the planned vertical there, the top of the stars and stripes fence that dropped. Bell rings, countdown begins. He'll be making his way to the start. Again, he was a victorious rider here last year with the Mette Surrey in our Ocala World Cup stop. He's got the chance to do it 2 years in a row if he can be 41.79.
Mimi Gochman for the United States of America, you must be the happiest girl on this whole showground right now, winning your first World Cup. This is a silly question, but how does it feel?
I'm so honored. He was absolutely incredible. It's something I've been working towards for the last however many years. I've been working towards this. My whole team has been working toward this, and I'm super, super proud of my horse. It's actually his first time jumping a class of this caliber, and he really stepped up tonight, and my team really came together, and I couldn't be more happy.
And when you walked for the first round, Mimi, did you think it was going to be so meaty and technical? And what did you think of the time allowed as well?
I could tell that the time allowed was going to be quite tight after the first few went. I'm glad that they still extended it, but it was still even quite tight even with the extension. And when I was walking, I definitely thought some of those verticals were going to be tough. There were a lot of tall verticals, and after you're jumping like a triple combination to a really tall plank, it's very delicate. That can be quite tough and technical. So there were definitely some elements in there that I was like, I really need to be careful of these.
Maybe you came in here right on the bubble of that ticket to Fort Worth, and you needed to solidify that place. You more than did that. What does it mean to you to be qualified for that first World Cup Finals appearance?
I am so excited. It's something that I really set my mind to. My team and I and my parents, we kind of all sat down and were like, what is the next goal for you? And that was something that I had said. I've watched World Cup Finals for the last couple of years of my life, and I think it's a really great championship, and I'm super excited to kind of test my skills against the rest of the world. And I think it'll be tough and hard, but I think it'll be really good.
Well, you're an amazing partner in there tonight, Mimi. We'll let you go find him and get organised for that awards, but congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well, great to hear that.
Eduardo Menes is taking second here tonight. This is a horse that seemed to have a bit of a breakout moment over this technical track. What pleased you the most about him?
You know, I'm delighted. He's new at this level, and we were already in our last 5-star Grand Prix clear, but over the time allowed. He's a bit of a slower mover, so the time allowed today was really short. So I was really proud of him. We did our best, we did the right track, and we were inside the time allowed. So already when I was in the jump off, I was really happy, and then we tried our best and end up not so bad.
Looking forward to seeing what he does next. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Kian, your horse seemed to make the first round look easier than really anyone tonight. He was outstanding. Tell me a little bit about how pleased you were with him tonight, and maybe your strategy in that jump off as last to go with the target.
Thanks, Katie. Yeah, Kentucky's a very special horse. I'm riding him around 8 months now, and it took me a long time to adapt to him, and we kind of met each other in the middle. He's quite sensitive, he was difficult to get on, and a little bit has his own personality, his own way of going, so we took our time, and now he's starting to build up to a very good level. He jumped clear in the qualifier, and that was a difficult course. It was tall, it was delicate, technical, with a short time, and I was very impressed with him, how he was able to get the time allowed but still being able to add a stride and balance to the treble. So he jumped a really good first round. It felt really good. For the jump off, obviously going last to go, I haven't done that many jump offs on him yet, so I wanted to try and do my plan, do my numbers, and when I caught the oxer over there on the 8th strides, I was jumping a little bit to the left, so I didn't manage to get the 8th stride back to the vertical, and that's where I slowed down. And the other day in the double, he drifted a bit right, and I compensated too much today and put a little bit too much leg on and just tapped the front bar. But I think, in order to win these classes, you've got to have a go, and we're on a learning curve together, and I'm really happy that looks like he's going to step up to be a great 5-star horse for me.
Still 2 podiums in a row here in Ocala. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a special place, and we love coming back.